Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. It's now very glaring that Nigerians no longer stand with the way things are working in this current administration. And shockingly, this is coming from the northern region. Before now, they were hugely in support of everything happening in the country. But right now, they have finally spoken out, classifying where Nigeria belongs to as a noun. And they've not just done that, they buttress it with very valid points. And everything that I say seems to be true. But then I want you to listen to what they have to say before I'll give my analysis. But however, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. The coalition of northern group CNG has described Nigeria under President Muhammadu Buhari as a failed state by all standards of judgment. This was contained in a statement by the CNG spokesperson Abdulaziz Suleiman during the Maitama Sule Leadership Lecture series at Nasarawa State University with the theme Constitution, Constitutionalism and the Future of Nigeria, organized by the student wing of the CNG. This is serious. The group lamented that by all standards of judgment, Nigeria can today be categorized as a failed state under the current administration, having disintegrated to a point where basic conditions and responsibilities of a sovereign government no longer function properly. Nigeria can also be said to have failed as the government appear to be losing the necessary element of stability, which are effectiveness and legitimacy. According to the spokesperson, he says, likewise, the nation has weakened and its standard of living decline, introducing the possibility of total governmental collapse. Virtually all the things that qualify Nigeria to be categorized as a failed state have manifested in the last 5 years. Loss of control of its territory and of the monopoly on the legitimate use of physical force, inability to provide public services. The Nigerian central government has today become so weak and ineffective that it has an inability to raise support and has little practical control over much of its seaways, highways, and forests. Hence, there is a non-provision of public services. Already, widespread corruption and criminality, the intervention of state and non-state actors, the appearance of refugees, and the involuntary movement of population have become the order of the day, compounded by a sharp economic decline. Also, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Naaba, expressed concern over the deepening distrust in the country among various groups in the country. He blamed the leadership of the country for creating mistrust among Nigerians. Naaba urged the government to do more to secure our forests. He noted that Nigeria needs a new constitution as against the amendment of the 1999 constitution. Many Southerners have also been putting pressure on the government to work towards changing the constitution done by a military regime. Nigeria, according to him, he said Nigeria politics must be deregulated because the nation cannot expand its economy without deregulating politics, and this deregulation comes in the form of the control that political parties have been subjected to under the governors in the state. Those were the words of Naaba. This is a clear picture of the current situation of the country. By all standard and by all character, Nigeria has already been classified by many, especially mostly economic analysts and also political analysts, as a failed state, being that it really fits into, most people have said before now that it's not actually a failed state. Why? Because the federal government still have much control over all the territories, but it's just in words. We have not seen it fully being expressed. The military have been working tirelessly to see that being done, but Unfortunately, there are still many Nigerians who have decided to cut off their trade link with some parts of the country. Reason being that such parts are no more under the deep control of the sovereignty of Nigeria. For example, there are some communities that we've heard in Plateau State. There are some communities we've also heard in Borno and in other northern states which are currently under the grip of bandits. They are being controlled by bandits. And guess what? The federal government have promised over and over again, but it seems not to yield results. I could still remember that it was still this northern group that came out the other time when the president said he was ready to come after the bandits with all he has, that they should get ready for him. And immediately that statement came out from the presidency. The spokesperson of one of the northern group came out and said that those words does not hold water. Why? Because, hey, they've heard it severally, and it has been the clear picture of the country has been presented to the president, but yet he will speak, but nothing really happens. You understand? Till today, as we are talking, we are still seeing a lot of pressure coming in from BH, that's Boko Boys. We are still seeing a lot of pressure coming in from bandits, mostly Fulani headsmen are ravaging. We are also hearing a lot of threats coming in from the southern part of Nigeria via the UGM. Nigeria currently is no more being protected. Multiple people are victims of kidnap. Many people are still in the net of abductors. We've seen cases of bandits ravaging the city, and every day these things are being reported on our papers, and most of the time when it seems it is being denied, we see videos pointing to this direction. And there is no state that is working well. Even a weakened state, you still see some element of that much control over things. You understand? And economically, Nigeria is not also really working the way we expect it to work. I think that is a wake-up call. If it has gotten to the neck region of the northerners and they have decided to speak out this strong in a public forum, it clearly means that they're already choked by the way that the government is being run. And it's high time for the deregulation and for the government to sit back and begin to bring in both states and non-state actors and see how we can reach a consensus on how to fix the country. It's really terrible. I've been thinking about what will happen next year as it has to do with the budgetary provision. Where are we going to get money to fix everything? Because already we have gone past our limit when it comes to borrowing. The country seems not to really have what they are exporting on a daily basis. Virtually all the states are operating on, borrowing, and that's not good enough. Guess what? There are nothing on ground to ensure that those monies that are being borrowed are going to be paid off. If you're talking about fixing infrastructure for 5 good years, you keep fixing infrastructure. We are walking into the 6th year, we are walking into the 7th year, and like that, and like 8 years, nothing very provable have been done. I mean, it troubles the mind. I think it's high time the government sit back and learn to listen to those who have been in power before them and work in accordance to what they want to see in the country. We've been borrowing so much, but Nigerians are, suffering real good, I'm telling you. Unfortunately, some of these monies that have been borrowed, there are no strategy on ground on the issue of repayment, and I pray that we won't wake up and hear that our own seaports and airports have been taken away from us by those whom we are owing. However, I'd like to leave it there, a lot to talk about, but if you have something to say about this, go to our comment section.